Good afternoon. It is Friday, February 27th, 2026. One of the most important questions you will ever answer in your own life is the question, who is Jesus to you? Similarly, asking yourself, what does Jesus mean to me, can help you find your relationship with the Lord in a way that will be meaningful and positive for you. Today's passage is an event in Jesus' early ministry where he quotes from the prophet Isaiah to describe himself and his own function. In Luke chapter 4, verses 14 to 19, and I'm reading from the New Living Translation, second edition, it says, "Then Jesus returned to Galilee, filled with the Holy Spirit's power. Reports about him spread quickly through the whole region. He taught regularly in their synagogues and was praised by everyone. When he came to the village of Nazareth, his boyhood home, he went as usual to the synagogue on the Sabbath and stood up to read the scriptures. The scroll of Isaiah the prophet was handed to him. He unrolled the scroll and found the place where this was written, 'The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, for he has anointed me to bring good news to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim that captives will be released, that the blind will see, that the oppressed will be set free, and that the time of the Lord's favor has come.'" In all of the Old Testament, that's the passage Jesus chose to describe himself. He says he will bring good news to the poor. Very few people have a rougher time in life than the poor. There's never enough. You're always struggling. You're wondering what to do for your kids when you don't have enough to feed and clothe and shoe them properly. And you're wondering what's going to happen next. And there's a lot of worry and concern. And here comes Jesus, bringing good news to the poor. He proclaims that captives will be released. Oh, there are certainly captives that are captives physically in jails and institutions. But there are other people being held captive by addictions, by struggles, by bad relationships. And he comes to proclaim that the captives will be released, no longer held and bound by the chains that are keeping them in subjection. He also came that the blind would see. There are no those who are so blind as those who refuse to see. And he's going to open up the eyes of everybody that we can all see how beautiful and wonderful God is and how sinful we are, and our blindness will be taken away where we can see. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Both his release from physical blindness and the relief from spiritual blindness. He also says the oppressed will be set free. We certainly have a lot of people oppressed in our world. There's government oppression, there's financial oppression, there's all kinds of people being downtrodden and hurt all over the world. And he comes to set them free. How beautiful it is. And then he tells them the time of the Lord's favor has come. How beautiful it is to recognize that here comes Jesus telling us the time of God's favor is here. We so desperately need the life and message of Jesus in our lives and in our culture and in our societies, and we need to know how beautiful and wonderful and marvelous Jesus is. We desperately need him. May you and I both know and rejoice in our relationship with Jesus today. God bless you.